Okay, so we're going to adjust some settings for the Golden Ratio song. Pretty much, I'm going to bring down the bass a little bit. I'm going to bring the vocals down. We're going to cut the noise at the start and finish. The noise being a bit of click track, bit of yabba, you know. And we're going to make the rhythm guitars a bit brighter as well. And the end, we're either going to do a little lead bit or a little vocal bit. But if that doesn't work, then we're going to fade it out.
All right, thanks, Jim. So what we're going to do to start with is we're actually going to take a little cut in the EQ for the bass, and hopefully that'll bring it down a little bit. So not so much volume, but equalizer. So if you have a look here, you see there we've got a little cut at about the 2,000 to 3,000 kilohertz range. That'll take that high kind of edge off the bass. We're already putting a bit of distortion on it. That's probably why it's a bit, prominent. So that's the bass. The other thing we just did. And we actually want to bring the guitars up. So with the guitars, we're going to make a little bit of a boost, which I rarely do in EQs because, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. But I'm going to do a little boost, and you'll see, if we put it on camera, we're going to boost it around the 4,000 kilohertz range, which gives it a bit of brightness, I guess, and hopefully bring it out further in the mix. And there's my dog, wants to get inside, but it's not allowed inside because it pees on the bed.
Yep, bit of information there from Andrew.
Last week. I think it's too much.
Yeah, so we made those little adjustments. We brought the bass down. Vocals we brought down, but it was too much, so we brought them up a bit. And the guitars, we made them a bit brighter too. As far as cutting the noise at the start and the finish of the song, we're going to wait until we do the final mix down and mastering before we do that, because there's a lot of noise. Andrew said there's a lot of noise in there that we have to take out, like little clicks from the click track.
Little burps, little farts, those sort of things.
Yeah, we're all clean here. So yeah, Andrew, do you want to give them a listen to that?
Yeah. All right, so here's the latest mix.
Okay, so yeah, we think that mix sounds pretty good. So we're gonna move on to doing a little lead bit at the end. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to put a little lead at the end of the Golden Ratio. So we're going to go something like, so we're just hanging on that note for a while. Then we're going to move up, down, and just play notes that fit in with the chord I'm playing, which is a D chord. Actually, that sounds pretty good. I'm going to have a go at using that. So yeah, I was just tuning up my guitar and I undid one of the tuning locks and the guitar string came out. I tried to put it back, but didn't make it. So now I have to change strings. It sounds like Andrew's got something going over there.
Nah, it doesn't work.
Sounds a little bit like Southern rock.
It's just that last one doesn't
Type
work.
of alternative Southern rock. Having a prick of a time replacing this guitar string. How if I turn the tuning key the right way? Need to crank that, get that last note. Oh, hang on. Okay, yeah, so the lead at the end of the golden ratio, we didn't do that because nothing seemed to fit, didn't feel right, so I left it as it was. And we just put a little filler in the section leading up to the end, which Andy's got to muck around with and make it sound half decent.
Yeah, it's going to put a flanger effect on it. And I'm thinking it might need a little more distortion or cut through or something, just at first glance. That's not bad.
Yeah, so he was going to muck around with that for a while, and yeah, funny how things turn out. Alright, so we're just going to set up the drums and we're going to chuck down a scratch drum track for the new song that I wrote last week.
Alright, so we're just going to do 2 mics for this. Basically we have one overhead mic, which will pick up the cymbals and the sort of broader kit. And then we've got over here, we're going to have one more mic, which is kind of down near pointing towards the snare and the kick. So the idea is that we'll have both stereo, so both sides of the drum kit, but also one of them a bit more focused on that. So yeah, 2 mics just for this little scratch track, and it'll probably be better than any other one we've ever done.
Let's see. Let's hope.
Let's not hope.
Let's not hope. Okay, so I've just done the scratch track and this is what it sounds like. So yeah, now I can take that home and work out more permanent drum pattern and potentially some vocals as well.